Okay.
Oh, we are cool, and why not? Because it's a beautiful afternoon in Paonia on this Sunday. It's Father's Day. Day 7 of a 1,600-mile loop in Colorado in 21 days. Thanks for tuning in. We're getting going. Jake, good to see you from Farm Box Foods.
Good seeing you. Good seeing everybody.
Before we do that, we got to thank people like our partners like Farm Box Food. How can people get more information?
Yeah, check us out, Farm Box Foods. It's farmboxfoods.com. You can go there, fill out a form, schedule a tour, or you can give me a call, 303-261-7277, and ask me any questions. We're doing hydroponic farms, gourmet mushroom farms out of Sedalia, Colorado. Hope to hear from you.
And just want to add things to farms, not take away from
That's
farming.
right.
Brian Freeman, the Farm Whisperer, myself, Greg Hollenbeck, Jay Parker, the Wounded Duck, and our new friend Julie. Julie, hi.
Hi,
Good
how are
to see
you?
Oh, what a lovely
Welcome
day.
to Root and Vine and Kurtori Wines.
Happy Father's Day, happy solstice, longest day of the year.
Right.
And just happy to be passing through. Can you describe to us where we are? And we just had lunch, and it was delicious.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. This is our patio outside. We have a wine tasting room. We have a cafe, coffee shop, little gift shop. So, and our vineyards across the street, right from the highway. We grow Pinot Noir grapes. We have 35 acres over there. And our winery's up behind this building here. We make 10 different varietals for Kurtori wines, and that's what we do.
How long have you been in business?
We opened in August of 2017.
Okay, has it always been Root and Vine?
No, before that it was a liquor store.
Okay.
And this patio used to be the parking lot, so we've changed it a lot.
Where'd you get the vision?
It just happened. It happened serendipitously. Everything just happened first. We bought the vineyard first, and then we bought this and decided to make this into a tasting room, and I always wanted a coffee shop. So I bought an espresso machine, and we built a kitchen, and that was kind of what we did at first. We serve breakfast and lunch. We do afternoon appetizers as well for the wine. And then we started making wine with our Pinot Noir grapes. So it was just kind of happened.
Progression.
Yep.
Julie, were you a longtime resident of Paonia?
No, I moved here from Arvada, Colorado.
Oh, get out of here.
We sold a house in Arvada to buy the vineyard.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yep.
And so you really came in, I got to tell you, timing is everything. And when you came here to get this, you saw the boom that is what Paonia has been experiencing, haven't you?
It did change a lot. I mean, when I came here, it was pretty depressed because all of the coal mines were closing.
Yep.
I just saw it as a beautiful place, and one of my things I really wanted was I wanted to have water to grow things, and so I'd looked on the Front Range for a farm and that kind of thing, and it didn't exist over there anymore. So that's kind of how I ended up here.
And it's magical.
It is. It's a beautiful place.
There's a lot of entrepreneurship as well as this agriculture too, but it's really interesting. You're very diversified. You love coffee, you love cooking and the kitchen, and then the winery. What made you not want to just stick to one thing? What made you want? You're cultivating a community, really?
Well, I'm not sure. It just kind of, as I said, it sort of happened. I probably, food is not my strength in terms of the cooking part. But that was also, kind of a way to get people to come. When we first started, we were pretty quiet, and actually in COVID, people found Paonia where they hadn't last year. I mean, last year was one of the first years where we were super, super busy, all the wineries, because everybody was camping and traveling and exploring the state of Colorado, where they had before this is kind of a funny little spot. You have to want to come here.
Ag tourism. So has this kind of been a lifetime dream of yours to move? Like, I'm in Arvada, and now let's go up to Paonia.
Well, my son graduated from college, and we were ready to sell that house. I lived in Fraser near Winter Park Resort for most of after I got out of college, and I was like, I don't want to go back to cold. So that's when we were looking for the vineyard, and this just seemed like the most had the most potential.
Nice.
And it's right here on the highway, and people have been like, why would you build something way up here rather than in town? And for me, I think it has a lot more potential.
Oh my gosh, you picked the right spot, I'll tell you, because this highway is changing and some people might not get off the road. And you're going to catch all of them, whether they get off or they don't. You're in a spot, I'm envious of what you have.
When you're ready to get out of it.
Yeah, well, anytime you need someone to take this over.
Okay, I'll
I
keep
love
you in
what
mind.
you have done here.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Anyway,
Thank you
so
so
it really
much.
is kind of a family affair. I know
It is.
Your son Kyle is here as well.
He's the winemaker. He's 28. He's won some awards. We won the Governor's Cup in 2019 for the Colorado wine, so that was pretty cool. For basically his second vintage, so it was pretty exciting.
Well, we love meeting new friends, and Julie,
well,
thanks for having us here.
It was a pleasure. I'm so happy you guys came.
We're
Thank you very much.
This evening, and we're gonna kind of summer solstice. We're gonna walk around with Jeff Schwartz on his property. We're heading down to see Sean at Chrysalis, though. Always love to stop by and sample his delicious beers. I'd like to see how his Funk Bucket is coming along. Sean's a great guy. That'll be, I don't know, 2 o'clock's our appointment. It's quarter till. We need to kick that rock on down the road and get out of here. Thanks again, Farm Box Foods, for being a great partner of the Modern Eater Show. And for Brian Freeman and Julie and myself, Greg Hollenbeck and Jay Parker, we're going to get on out of here and get down the road to Chrysalis. That's up next on the Modern Eater Show.